Aquarius, Pisces, to your love reading for May. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys. This is for new love and new love only. No exes, no reconciliations. This is, I just found this person, or I want this person, or who is this person entering my life? Let's see what's going on over here. Taking a look at the relationship itself. How will this relationship work itself out? How are you guys connected? Getting to know you. Getting to know each other. Oh, right there. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen. Ooh. So really getting to know each other. Kind of like, who are you? Where did you come from? Tell me some things about you. And it does feel like getting to know each other. It feels like you guys are both a little, a little curious to know about this person. Their background, they're this, they're that. What do you do for a living? So a lot of getting to know each other. There's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of communication. Okay. Your life could be being affected by children. Anytime I get cards like this, makes me only think of two things. This could be like, sometimes it makes me feel like the conversations could also be kind of youthful, right? Sometimes it might be like, you know what? I love the way that this feels. It kind of has this innocence to me. It makes me giddy, make me feel good, bring me back that childhood. For others of you, it could be that you have children or they have children. Take that card how it resonates for you. Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So if some of you are really manifesting this person to come through, and you haven't met this person yet, just remember you're going to really want to get to know each other. They may have children, right? Or maybe you have children, however, but make sure that you allow the process to unfold because this person is coming through for you. If others of you are in this relationship and you've just started this relationship, don't push too hard. Let it unfold, right? Because sometimes getting to know each other, maybe you don't want to over push the envelope, right? And just let it be day by day, right? Allow it to just grow, okay? Allow it to grow. Let's grab a few cards over here. Allow it to grow naturally. You don't want to push too hard. Okay. Clarifying on the situations, please, Spirit. Yin and yang. Guys might be a little bit different from each other, right? And that could be another reason why you really want to get to know each other. Because the more that you start, they could have a little bit different background, raised different from you. Could have been raised with different religious values at the time, right? Maybe some of you were raised Catholic. They were raised Buddhist. See what I mean? So there can be a lot of things that I think it's going to be, though. It feels like it's kind of like interesting. And I feel like that's, the yin and yang actually makes a lot of sense because getting to know each other, you're going to want to know each other anyways. Because like I said, there's something very curious about this person, and they find you very curious, very like, huh. So their curiosity sparks as well. The more that you keep, talking about all these different things, you're going to notice, I really do believe that there's some kind of different traditional background. Maybe you're Catholic or Christian and they're Indian, Native American Indian or Indian from India. I keep seeing something very different, cultural wise, which is going to spark your attention. It's going to make you want to know more about this person. And they're kind of like, huh, that's very interesting. I want to know more about you, right? So there is definitely enough of different kinds of things going on within your life of being so different that it's going to keep the conversations very interesting for sure. And it's going to bring in a lot of inner peace. You both bring each other inner peace. Oh, man. So I like that. I love that a lot. So let's grab a card over here and see how this person views you. Who is this person and how do they view you? First card coming out is, who is this person? Remember, it's a general reading, okay? So we can only get so close, but we're going to get there as close as possible, my friends. Okay. Okay, let's go. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? Or somebody with Virgo, a lot of Virgo in their chart. Doesn't have to be. I did have 2 cards coming out. I do have the Hangman as well. Wow, 2 major arcana coming out. And it could also be a Pisces. It doesn't have to be. Or it could be an earth sign or a water sign for a lot of you. But this is the type of person who has been soul searching. They've been looking for a soulmate. They've been looking for someone. They're very quiet. They have this kind of quiet dignity about them, right? So they're not, at first they're not like super duper, you know what I mean? They're not flamboyant. They're not going out there chitty, chatty. They're more kind of laid back, male or female. Okay, but they know what they want. They've been kind of soul searching for a long time for a soulmate, for a love. They don't mind having alone time. It doesn't bother them, right? But they're just really kind of chill, for sure. And then with the Pisces Hangman over here, right? They like to get views from a different perspective. They like to get deep insight. They're very insightful, and they like to go deep. They're probably very intellectual. I would almost guarantee that because of all the deepness and all the depth that they have over here. They're ready for the change. They're ready to let go of the way that they've been living for new love. But they're definitely a person who is very wise and very truthful. But like I said, they don't mind their alone time. And being that this is Pisces here, a lot of Pisces like their alone time as well to be able to think. Definitely Virgo. And could even be a Cancer or a Scorpio because they really don't mind alone time. Time to think, to release. So if they don't come forward all the time, and maybe that's where the control issue is as well, pushing. Just try not to push too much because they are used to having a little bit of alone time. The back up, right? So if you feel like they went kind of cold, at certain times when you do find this new love, or maybe you just got with this new love and you're like, who is this person and why do they, some days are really quiet. They don't want to write me. It's because of this. Then all of a sudden they'll pop off and they'll be like, la, 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 right? But they're still like chill. I just see them very relaxed and very chill. But I do feel like when it is time to have fun, yeah, they could probably be a little bit of a motor mouth, right? Because now it's time to really get in there and have some fun. Okay, so there you go. They like to look at new ideas, new ways of doing things. So how do they view you? Wow. They view you as the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. It's just very beautiful the way that they see you guys, okay? They see you as really well put together. Somebody who works hard, knows what they want, going to go after it. Very beautiful. The Chariot, somebody that they could feel like they could progress this relationship with, somebody that they actually want to move forward with. They see you as, having willpower, control, courage. They see you as very courageous. But they actually see you as someone they actually want to travel towards, somebody who they actually feel like this could actually work. That's big for them, though, right? Because, like I said, they don't really put themselves out there too much because they're always looking for the one, right? And I do feel like, when they do find somebody that they actually do like, this is when they do want to get to know someone. This is when they do want to open themselves up, right? It's like, okay, so fine. You might even find, when you're talking to this person, this new love, that, what, they haven't been on the dating scene. Their dates don't last long. They don't open up enough for anybody to really know them, because if they don't feel comfortable with someone, they close it down. And so pretty much what they're saying is, I feel very comfortable with you. I feel like this could grow. I feel like this has movement. This could be something. And for them, that's big. Yeah. Yeah, see, they feel like they can move up the ladder with you. And there's a lot of trust in this situation. And that could be another thing, too. They don't trust. A lot of people who are like this don't really trust, though, either, because they're always looking. And believe you and me, they're the type of person who's going to be able to see kind of right through you, right? If they do something they don't like, they're gone, right? So they see that you have some kind of rapid action towards this. They may even want to travel with you. There's a lot of travel, air travel, travel, 3 cards of travel. So they definitely like traveling. Or maybe they see you like traveling, right? Because it's about you, or you are good to travel with, whether it's this life journey, this relationship, or literal. I'm almost seeing literal travel. I think this might be a place where you both have something very much, in common. You both like traveling. Awake. Look at this. It's kind of crazy because I see that this is like the Judgment card is of awakening. But, it's kind of crazy because I see it over here. It's kind of like they're in introspective mode. They're awake. They know what's going on. And I don't know, the first word that came out of my head was not just answering the call and the great awakening. First thing I heard was, because you're awake. See, we have the inner peace card, and it's coming right over there. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm awake. I like that you're awake, right? Because when you're awake and you understand spirit and you understand those things, you do have a better inner peace, right? And you guys can bring that inner peace to each other because they're definitely awake. They just feel like, you know what, maybe they manifested this card of manifesting. So maybe they feel like they manifested you and you're their true mate. They've waited, because I said before, they've waited for someone like you. And I think the more that they are, going into meditation, going into their place of thought, whether it's their cavern with a light, or or maybe they're Pisces in their underwater world, or Cancer, Scorpio, in the shell. however it is, they see your spiritual growth is exactly where their spiritual growth is. People who have spiritual growth, and this, my friends, is very important. But you don't want to be with somebody who's not spiritually grown. It'll drive you crazy because you won't be on the same page. So for those of you who I know want someone to be on the same level as you, which almost everybody does, it'll be very nice for you to know this person is at the same area as you, may even be a little above you, right? You could say, I'm a 5, they're spiritually grown at a 6, right? But you definitely don't want to be spiritually drawn at a 5 and then, you know, start messing around with a 1 or a 2, right? It's like, whoa, hold on a second. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So they may even be a little bit even more above your spiritual growth level, which is even beautiful. But the whole thing I like about it is you guys can learn from each other, no matter who's who. Or maybe you're at the same exact level. I do feel like the person that you're going to be dealing though with is a little older than you. So I do feel that their spiritual growth is a little higher. Because I do see, for the majority of you, that they're a little older than you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Let's see how you're going to view this person and how is this going on over here. You know, and you have the 10 of Cups with this person, so you're going to find the divine love that you're looking for. And there is something very divine about this. You got the inner peace, you have the 10 of Cups. You're going to find that this really makes your cups overfilled over here. You know, this person is very loving. They are, you know, very good with family. Like I said, when they do open up, they will be more chitty chatty. But I do see them, they're just a very humble person. But this is the type of person that can definitely fulfill your needs and wants when it comes to love. They're right up your alley. You're going to see that this person has a lot of strength and a lot of courage. This person, you know, they don't just hide in a corner and say, oh my God, I can't do it, right? They go for what they want. Probably, like I say, you're going to probably see them as a soulmate, a person that you have manifested. But they have this huge influence around people around them. And that's because they're very intelligent. They're very smart. So they may have, you know, words of wisdom. You know, they're not an idiot. They have a lot of wisdom to share. Very smart. Yeah. Definitely having a lot of collaboration. And if you guys work in any kind of business or anything and own your own business, they would love to help collaborate. Like I said, this person is a very intellectual person. They probably like to read a lot as well. So when they do things full scale, right? And you notice that. They don't just hold back, right? When they say they're going to do something, they're going to do, you know, they're going to do this. This is the type of person that can get along with your friends, your family, right? They like to go out and celebrate. They don't always have to be a homebody, but they do like their time when they do like to be at home, right? And I'm telling you, they also like to travel. I think you're getting kind of the best of both worlds over here. Now today, I just need to chill at home, be cool, and then next week, let's go out and, do things. Ooh, man, I'm telling you. If this person has the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to notice this person has a 10 of Pentacles. They worked very hard for what they have. They're no lazy person, right? They like to take action where action is needed, right? This person's very busy when it comes to work, a busybody, and then does what they need to do. They have a lot of creativity, though, also. That could also be another reason why they go in their mind a lot, if they're not Virgo or anything like that. I'm telling you guys, this person is... They're not, when it comes to work, they're a busy bee, but they like their time down. But they also like to have a lot of fun, too, with the 3 of Cups. Like I said, they've got their life moderated. I really do believe they are a Virgo or have strong Virgo in their chart. Because that's exactly like the telltale signs of a Virgo. Like I said, and if they're not, they could be a water sign, because water signs also like a little bit of a time out. And they could be Pisces could be a little bit of a homebody too, and so is Cancer. So I'm going to really go with majority of you, they either have strong Pisces, Cancer, or Virgo in their chart. Just because of the way that they're like chill, but then let's go do things. Very family orientated, nurturing, loving. They know what they want, but there's a great connection over here of what they really truly want, right? And they have, yes, thank you, Spirit, spiritually mature. Okay, and they're coming out as the divine feminine, whether they're male or female. It's fine. It's just showing that they know how to nurture. They know how to speak. They know how to, be what they need to be to you and to themselves. They know how to nurture things. They're great listeners. But they also like to go inside and, listen to their higher calling, listen to themselves, listen to their own intuition. But they know how to get things done. The garden. They know how to relax. They know how to tend your garden, their garden. They know how to do things. Like I said, and they're very relaxed. The garden is saying, I know who I am. I know when I need to go to my garden. I've built my garden. This is showing the peace and harmony within themselves, which is crazy because, like I said, in the relationship, you guys will have inner peace together. And this is because they already have inner peace instilled within them. So when it is time for them to just go chill, right? They know how to do it and do it the right way. This isn't a person who's full of anxiety, right? They know who they are, what they want. And they don't mind the alone time. See how she's alone? So I'm telling you. She doesn't mind the alone time. Because the alone time is what is needed actually it's needed for everyone, right? So that we can think, introspect, get deep down within ourselves. Find that peace. Very peaceful person. Then when they're down and they're doing what they're doing, they're ready to rock and roll. Right? They're ready to rock. They're ready to journey. They're ready to, take on the world. Grab a couple of these cards, see what's going on. Clarify on the garden. Yeah. Ready to rock and roll. Yeah. They have peace within their own occupation. Like I said, they do like to go to work. They do like to do what they need to do. They could use their hands at work. Maybe they own a gardening business, however, clothes shop, whatever. But they do know how to honor the high road. They know what they need, and they do it to their fullest. They always take the high road. This person is a very positive person. I think it's taken them a while to get there, though. For a lot of you, I'm going to tell you, it's taken them a long time to find this inner peace. I don't think it always was that way. I think through the spiritual connections and the really finding themselves, soul searching, I think that they've grown a lot throughout the years. Right? The connection is thoughts. That's that manifesting. For those of you who just met this person, they do think a lot about you. There's a lot of things that you bring to their mind that makes them go, can't get you off my mind. Spirit, spiritual journey over here, please. Or maturity. Clarifying the spiritual journey. I want to keep saying journey, and that's just because I guess they've gone on many spiritual journeys, because to get to the spiritual maturity. Mature woman. I find that mature woman. Could be dealing with, like I said, a mature, older woman or older male. There's something about this mature woman over here. Also, I keep getting. I have to take I'm not sure why that's there. I want to take a tarot card. I want to know what that means. I do feel like, you know, they are mature. I already said that before, but there's something about this mature woman is one of the reasons why they went on this journey, this spiritual journey to spiritual maturity. It could be that they were taught by their grandmother, by their mother. I find on the mature woman. That's very interesting. It's coming out the Five of Coins upside down, which is financial loss and spiritual poverty. So it could be that they were around. Yeah, I see that. They were around somebody within their life that didn't, I don't think they had much spirituality. I still feel like they learned this from a grandmother. Huh. Clarify on that, please. I still feel that way, guys. It's the sudden awareness of choosing happiness. I still feel that they learned this from someone. Someone taught them the spiritual stuff. They didn't really have much spirituality to begin with. They've been on a life's journey over here in a transition, yeah. So however it is, I do feel that they are much more mature than you. But I do believe that whoever this is who is responsible for this journey over here. I really do feel it's a grandmother or an older aunt or something. Some older woman. It feels like they weren't always that way. And it's brought a lot of peace and a lot of harmony. See, releasing a lot of baggage. It released a lot of things. So I do believe that however, the reason that they are the reason they, how am I going to say, the reason they are who they are today is because of this mature woman. They were not always that way. Huh. It was almost like they had more self-limiting beliefs. They've come a long ways to find that humbleness, to find the garden within themselves, to find who they truly are, to find that peace within them. It wasn't always that way. Wow. They've been on quite the journey. Yeah, quite the challenge. Defending their rights, defending themselves, defending and challenging their beliefs, maintaining control. Yeah. Wow, guys, that's pretty deep. That, you know, I do believe that that's how they became the divine feminine within themselves, though, too, because I feel it's kind of connected once we kind of put them together. Why is this person the divine feminine? Why is that divine, the feminine side coming out so much? Because of this, I'm telling you, this mature woman. Has really influenced them to know who they are, what they need, understand the challenges in life, grow spiritually. For those of you who are still looking for this person, watch for signs, synchronicities, numbers, animals, things out of the blue that catch your attention. Okay. For those of you asking a question, there's your answer. Yes. Will this be good? Yes, it will be good. Huh. That's a really beautiful reading, my friends. So, I don't feel like you guys met by chance. I think it's a little more divinely done because of the spiritual connections going on over here. And because of the manifestation cards, we have two, the Magician and manifestation on the moving up the ladder. I don't believe this was just some, oh geez, I ran into this. Or when you get ready to move into this person, you guys, you drop that apple at the grocery store and that man or that woman picks up that apple. It wasn't just by chance that they were there. Literally, you ran into each other on purpose. I do believe it's more fated, more destined. I would kind of say that it's kind of like, I don't know, this person's going to kind of bring in new things for you. So you could kind of say, you know, out with the old kind of people that I used to date and in with the new that I really wanted. Hmm. Because this person isn't like the people that you usually run into. And that's for sure because of the yin and yang. I just see so many different kinds of things going on over here. You're definitely different from what you're used to. And I think that a lot of you, the reason too is you're used to maybe some kind of, really exciting overload of maybe a fire sign. It's like, here comes the Leo, bold, blah, rah, right? Fire signs always come in real passionate, loud and bold and da, 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 right? And this person's not like that, you know? So I think that that's going to be the difference is the way that they're so humble, and it just feels like you're just so used to, loud, let's go, let's go, let's go, right? Very action packed. And this person's not. They like to stabilize themselves in different ways, right? Use the energy that they use for what they need to use it for. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.